Can you solve all these chemical reactions questions? Absorb thermal energy? Thoughtful answer. Endothermic reactions. Rusting is a dash change. Valid point. Chemical. Exothermic reactions dash. Nicely done. Release energy. Cacophy represents a chemical. Outstanding effort. Formula. What kind of energy is food? Well done. Chemical energy. Example for chemical property. Well-reasoned. Combustion. Anything with mass and volume. Good job, matter. In chemical reactions, atoms are. Right choice. Rearranged. What is an example of a property? Precise answer. Flammability. The energy needed to start a reaction. Accurate answer. Activation energy. A chemical reaction that absorbs heat. Endothermic. Great work. Substance present after a reaction. Excellent work. Product. Unexpected color change is a sign of a. On-track chemical change. What is the chemical formula for water? 2. Dash hold atoms together in a molecule. Strong answer. Chemical bonds. The chemical formula of lead sulfate is. Well supported. What is a chemical change also known as? Smart thinking. Chemical reaction. It slows down a chemical reaction. Great job, inhibitor! Stretching a rubber band is an example of. Confident and correct. Physical. Each dash contains only one type of atom. That's accurate. Element. What does AC mean in a chemical reaction? Perfect choice. Aqueous. Which chemical is classified as an enzyme? Logical choice. Protease. A substance produced in a chemical reaction. Clear and correct. Product. The chemical formula of magnesium oxide is. Yes, Mago is right. A substance that undergoes a chemical change. Very good, reactant. Something that speeds up a chemical reaction. Commendable response. Catalyst. Which of the following is a chemical change? Spot on. Burning paper. The speed at which a chemical reaction occurs. Bravo. A baseball held by a pitcher has dash energy. Potential is correct. A chemical dash is a representation of atoms. Well articulated. Formula. The substance made during a chemical reaction. Nice work, product. These can only be separated by chemical means. That's it. Compound. Two or more different elements bonded together. You got it, compound? An unbalanced chemical equation is written in. Right, skeletal form. A number placed in front of a chemical formula. Keep it up. Coefficient. Which chemical reaction switches two ionic bonds? Solid response. Double replacement. A chemical change is also referred to as a dash. Well expressed. Chemical reaction. One or two letters used to represent an element. Correct response. Chemical symbol. Which bath bomb had a greater chemical reaction? Store-bought. Well done. What is the byproduct of dehydration reactions? Excellent reasoning. Water. In the chemical formula 3 no to the number 2 is a? Perfect choice. Subscript. What is the chemical formula for sodium chloride? Right, Nick? Which of the following results in a new substance? Good job, chemical reactions. What is a substance formed by a chemical reaction? Strong answer, product. The smallest particle of an element that can exist. Excellent work. This is formed as a result of a chemical reaction. Well articulated, a product. What is the chemical symbol for the element silicon? And great work. Which factor does not speed up a chemical reaction? Precise answer, volume. More than two atoms stuck together is called a dash. Outstanding effort, molecule. The arrow in a chemical equation represents the dash. Nicely done, chemical reaction. Dash are the substances made by a chemical reaction. Correct response, products. A dash begins and ends with the same type of matter. Thoughtful answer, physical change. Uses symbols and formulas to show chemical reactions. Solid response, chemical equation. A group of atoms joined together in a particular way. Confident and correct, molecules. All decomposition reactions have how many reactants? Well, reason 1. Which of the following chemical formulas is correct? Smart thinking, K2s. Reactions that release energy in the form of heat are. Commendable response, exothermic. The elements that start a chemical equation is called reactants. Occurs when substances react to form a new substance. Well done, chemical change. What is a substance at the end of a chemical reaction? Well expressed, product. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Contact Narayan Changder, well done.